Hi, I'm Sandy Bangard. I'm a UC Master Gardener in the Lake Tahoe area, and I'm going to talk a little bit about indoor plants. There's an old Chinese proverb that says, "She who plants a garden plants happiness." So we're going to plant a little happiness indoors. In addition to making you happy, indoor plants, according to a NASA study done in 1989, help remove a lot of the VOCs, pollutants from the air. Aside from taking in CO2 and emitting oxygen with their transpiration. So I have a friend who has a new office, and she wanted me to help her with putting plants in and making it more zen-like. There are 5 things to consider about indoor plantings: lighting, temperature, humidity, watering, and soil and nutrients. The most critical is lighting. There are several types of indoor lights. For any plant to have photosynthesis, they need a full spectrum light like the sun gives. LED and fluorescent lights are the most prevalent. There was also a study done by NASA that shows LED lights to be the most efficient in growing indoor crops and plants. They can be customized to produce desired wavelength. They don't require ballast like fluorescent lights do. They can be on a ceiling, they can be on table lamps or floor lamps. Most important thing is temperature. Most indoor plants are tropical or subtropical, and they require a temperature of 65 to 80, and with a 10-degree drop at night. Most indoor plants can't survive under 50 degrees. The third factor is humidity. The humidity depends upon the time of year, because in the winter, of course, the heat dries the atmosphere out. There are ways to increase humidity. You can place potted plants on a dish or a tray with pebbles covered with water. You just want to make sure it's not sitting on water. You can put a room humidifier near a plant. You can group plants together because when they transpire, they emit water, so they keep themselves humidified. You can mist the leaves also, but you want to be careful that you do it in the morning so the leaves are dry by the evening. One thing you can do is mist the leaves. You want to do that in the morning so that the leaves are dry by darkness, and make sure you have good air circulation so that you don't create an environment that fungus will grow. The fourth thing is soil and nutrients. You always want to use indoor potting soil or cactus soil. Never use outdoor garden soil indoors because you will bring pests and disease in. Typically, indoor plants are fed in the summer and spring during their growing season and using half-strength fertilizer, with little or no fertilizer in the winter and fall. The next consideration is watering. Overwatering is one of the most common mistakes with indoor plants. Don't be afraid to let them dry out. A good method is to use the finger test. Stick your finger in an inch or 2, and if it's dry, then go ahead and water the plant. And keep in mind what your plant is. Ferns prefer to stay moist, while succulents and cactus store water in their leaves, and they like to dry out between waterings. Vertical walls are becoming very popular for indoor gardening, and my friend decided that instead of a vertical wall, she wanted vertical windows. So we cut into the wall and framed around it and used felt pockets, which you can make yourself or you can buy them online. This is made from recycled material. And this is a self-contained unit, and we have a drip system at the top and a water reservoir at the bottom and a pump inside that pumps it up. And the plants are planted in little felt bags. They're wrapped in felt and then placed in the pockets so you can move them around depending upon how they're doing. We started this project several months ago, and here is the entrance to Ageless Zen and the results.